Those zombies just keep coming, sir.
We have to fall back to Rubbertown to protect the immune male and females aged 9 to 33.
The school is already fenced off and secure, sir.
Hello, I'm Jennings Walter from Action News 1.
I am Barbara Sawyer bringing you the latest from Derby City, USA.
Now to Cooper on the outskirts of Derby City to an area known as Rubbertown.
This is Cooper Marshall with this late breaking news event from outside Spalding Hospital. The fire and rescue teams are bringing the survivors of a gas explosion from the DuPont chemical plant to the hospital.
Thank you, Cooper. Our film crews have just arrived on scene. Can we get the video feed up? Here it comes now.
Ambulance crews have been going in and out non-stop all afternoon with the victims that survived the blast.
The EPA officials are now reporting concerns for the residents of Rubbertown because of the different gas vapor released from all the burning chemicals.
The citizens of Rubbertown will not have to be evacuated because of the quick response from fire and rescue crews in extinguishing the blaze, according to an EPA spokesperson.
It has been 6 months since the Rubbertown accident. People are getting sicker. I cannot explain what is happening to these patients. We have to call the CDC.
My whole resident class has been talking Dector. This is happening at every hospital in Derby City.
Make sure all the mutated victims are secure. Then post guards.
Yes, Captain. But you should know that the team is on edge and scared, and your orders if the zombies get loose.
Then shoot to kill to protect the uninfected.
Yikes. Oh my gosh.
What? What did the CDC say?
The military will be stopping by to pick up blood and tissue samples for the CDC. They are sending their jet planes.
What will they do with all the dead bodies and the sick patients?
A military cargo plane will take some of the bodies and sick patients to an undisclosed location to be examined and studied. The CDC said that the other corpses had to be burned.
Let's go to David Bradley on the satellite feed with the current news from the CDC in Atlanta.
Thank you, Barbara. Here at the CDC they have been working non-stop since the outbreak. The doctors and scientists are using the electron microscopes to detect the virus. The mass spectrometer is studying the evidence. The teams are positive that they can solve this outbreak and save lives. This is David Bradley. Back to you, Jennings Walter.
Thank you, David. The uninfected people are asked to get to the nearest designated safety centers in their area.
We have to protect ourselves in case something happens to the troops defending the school.
I say we take a look around and see what we can find. Any other takers? Then come on, let's go.
We are coming along too.
Down that way?
See, I told you the schools never throw out anything.
Yes, look back there. I think that is all the archery stuff from the 1960s.
Make sure everyone has a weapon to defend themselves just in case.
Come on! We cannot protect the school. The perimeter has been breached.
We have to get them out of here. The fate of mankind depends on it.
Move it. Move it. We have to airlift you out to safety.
Come on, we have to get you up to the roof.
Hurry! Hurry! Take the stairs up to the roof!
Let's go on up with them and make sure they all get on the helicopters. The rest of us will stay here and put down cover fire.
Chopper Alpha first group is ready for pickup. Chopper Bravo next group is ready. Chopper Delta the last group is ready now.
The general said the scientists will be able to develop antibodies from the immune people we saved here today. Good work, team. Your sacrifice will not be in vain.
Helicopters Alpha, Bravo, and Delta take the survivors to the secure underground location in the mountains due west. The medical staff and scientists have been alerted. Yes, Mr. President, I understand this is the last resort. I will have the troops fall back behind the fallout zone.
What are we all doing down here? What do they want with us? Why do they keep asking the same questions?
Yeah, they kept asking about what shops I had. How about you guys?
Did they keep asking you about getting the HPV vaccine?
Yes, and then they wanted to know why did I get the HPV vaccine. I told them my parents wanted to protect me against HPV and its associated health problems.
The doctors keep asking me why I got the HPV vaccine. My mom got it for me to protect me from getting cervical cancer. It runs in my family, don't you know?
The scientist wanted to know if I got the HPV vaccine and why. My dad wanted me to be protected from the HPV virus because it is a sexually transmitted infection and that's why. Plus I did not want to get genital warts. What about you?
My family was worried about the cancer associated with HPV. For us guys, we can get cancer of the penis, anus, or oropharynx.
HPV is passed on through genital contact, most often during vaginal, anal, and oral sex. Condoms may lower your chances of passing HPV to a partner or developing HPV-related health problems. A condom should be used with every sexual act from beginning to ending. HPV can infect areas not covered by a condom.
Women can get genital warts too. Didn't you know? Besides cervical cancer, I am at risk for vaginal, vulvar, oropharyngeal and anal cancer.
I guess I never put it together until now. But say if a guy has HPV, he can give it to a girl. Almost all of these cervical cancers are HPV related.
You're right. That gives men an additional reason to get the HPV vaccine.
People can also lower their chances of getting HPV by limiting their number of sexual partners, being faithful to one partner, and choosing a partner who has had no or few prior sexual partners. The only sure way to prevent HPV is to avoid all sexual activity.
If only they had received the HPV vaccine known as Gardasil, this could have been prevented. The vaccine is available to both men and women age 9 to 26. It is too late for Rubbertown and Derby City, but we can save the rest of the uninfected world.
Our scientists were able to isolate the virus. The virus was already known to us. However, a fire at the DuPont chemical plant in Rubbertown caused a mutation of the HVP virus. Unknown to the EPA officials was that the combination of chemicals that leaked into the groundwater as well as the fumes of the burning chemicals would cause a mutation over time. My fellow Americans, I am sad to say that the only way to contain the outbreak in Derby City and Rubbertown is to explode a nuclear bomb.
While the human papillomavirus zombie exposure animated video is fiction, please be assured that human papillomavirus, also known as HPV, is real. HPV is the most common sexually transmitted infection in the United States. There are over 120 different types of HPV. 40 of these types are known to cause genital HPV in both men and women through sexual contact. Approximately 20 million Americans are currently infected with HPV. Each year an additional 6 million people become infected. HPV is so common that at least 50% of sexually active men and women get it at some time in their lives. Though most will never know it because HPV usually has no signs or symptoms. In 90% of cases the body's immune system clears the HPV within 2 years. HPV infections not cleared can cause genital warts, recurrent respiratory papillomatosis and cancer in the cervix, vulva, vagina, penis, anus, and oropharynx. Women can have routine Pap test. For men currently there is no recommended HPV test. There is no treatment or cure for HPV. Health-related problems caused by HPV can be treated. Please talk with your healthcare provider for further information on HPV and about the HPV vaccine. Thank you. And, stay safe.